Hello. Hi, Miss Arlene. Cords under my feet here drive me crazy. I'm playing with stuff. What's up? Here we are. It's late night. It's a late night. Well, it's not for me, but it is for everybody else. All right. That goes over there. All righty. Yeah, get that out of the way. Need that up there. Or any of that for that matter. Let me just put those in the bin back there. That'll work for now. Okay. All right. Hello, Miss Arlene. Hey, Sash.
Hello.
Pete Devil. Hello. How are you? Boy, that's a cheap, crappy napkin. Only has one layer. I only have one of them, too, so I hope I don't destroy this one. Oh, I will. I just want this, like, piece here, you know? Living life. That's good. That's good. It's good. All right. Let me get this out of here real quick. So, other than that, you know. I'm going to put this on a tag or something. Just want this one little piece. Hoping I don't screw this up. Well, I guess if I screw it up, I got 3 other shots at it, right? Hey, Linda. All right. Let's see if I can get this off of here. All right, so you guys all know the rules for Late Night Lunatics. There's no rules. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about, and it has nothing to do with crafting. If you want to craft. I may or may not. We might just sit here and shoot the shit. What can I say? I have a napkin, and I managed to successfully get it off of there. Okay, I'm proud of me. I'm so proud of me, except I don't like this spot up here, so we're going to get rid of it. Just a little bit of it, though. I'm just going to get rid of this part because I don't like that part. That part's got to go. See that? Made it go away. All right. Got that taken care of. We don't need no stinking rules here. No. Okay. And that's going on there. I'm putting it on there. So, you've gotten subs. Yay! Let me take a look here. Let's see where we are. Let's do that. Here we go. This will take a while. Here we go. Okay. We got there. Okay, well, you know. Let's do this. Hey, Carla. All right, everybody scoot over there. Everybody scoot over there and sub. Subscribe.
Over to.
I put a link in. Click the link.
I was asking myself a question.
Oh, okay. So you were talking to yourself again?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Yes, for those that aren't in the know, she's in the room. Did everybody enjoy themselves over at the Hollow? I popped in and out. All right. We're going to make a mess of this. You would think that I would learn my lesson when I do this to double the card first, but I don't. I never do. All right. So now I'm going to complain about the U.S. Post Office again. So I went over there. Y'all know I went over there and I raised a stink because they weren't picking up my packages. You know, and Amy and I put packages out. We put up, set up for a pickup, and nobody would come get them. And so I went over there, and the nice post lady said that she was going to make it so he had to stop every day, right? Which you would think would have fixed the problem. Well, today or yesterday, sometime in the last 24 hours, he was supposed to have delivered a package to us. It's Hubbard's Bullets. And we're home all day.
I was working at that time.
Because Hubbard works during the day from home. And the mailman had the nerve to put on it that we were unavailable to get the package. So, let's see what happens tomorrow. Shall we? Okay. Now, I have nothing to do, so what do you guys want to talk about? I can give you stupid facts. I got stupid facts. Shit nobody needs to know about. Let's see. What does nobody need to know?
Nobody needs to know that Ozzy needs to go outside.
Okay.
Or that Sandy's working her pecs only on the left side.
Easy on the pecs.
Working that sliding door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, ready? Here's a stupid fact nobody needs to know. The letters of the word Shazam, which was shouted to conjure up comic book hero Captain Marvel, stood for Solomon's wisdom, Hercules' strength, Atlas's stamina, Zeus's power, Achilles' courage, and Mercury's speed. Carla says, hi, Amber.
Hey, Carla.
Exciting.
Now, there's something everybody should know. An American billion is 1,000 million. A British billion is 1 million million. That has to be confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're a millionaire, but you go to England and you're just Joe Schmo. Anyway, it's this book of useless information I found. I'm giving it to the grandkids because I think everybody should know stupid shit, you know? Hmm. Huh. Huh. Well, there's one I didn't know. Ketchup is excellent for cleaning brass, especially tarnished or corroded brass. Ooh. Flamingo tongues were a common delicacy at Roman feasts. Oh my God. That's gross. We don't need to know all of that. Okay, so it cleans metal. So it's really good for cleaning metals. Honey, the next time you need to clean your gun, let's get out some ketchup.
No.
But it's good.
However, I do use Dawn. And what's that stuff you use to clean the washer? Not the washer, not the dryer, but just the washer. It's a powdery stuff. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, I don't remember. But yeah, there's stuff you put in the high efficiency washing machine.
Yeah, I put a pinch of that in when I clean my brass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And cleaning ammonia. That's good stuff.
Right. No, it has sugar, which is bad for guns.
Arlene says, no. It has sugar. Bad for guns.
What is sugar?
Ketchup.
Oh, yeah, no. That's why I say no ketchup.
Well, fine.
Unless you're trying to remove rust from the gun, then yeah, you can do it because you're going to end up cleaning the heck out of it anyway.
Alrighty then. Now we know. It's a yes and a no and a yes and maybe.
Well, only when you're cleaning rust off it. But no self-respecting male or female that owns one would ever do anything like that.
So what are you saying, that it's a bad thing?
I'm saying at one point in time, Tyler was not a self-respecting individual when it comes to his living alongside the dryer.
Oh, don't tell Buggy that. But
Hey.
Bug has a thing for ketchup and tomatoes. When he was little, I remember his mom went to the grocery store one time. This was right after he learned to walk. He was like 2 years old or something like that. And he could just barely get his hand up onto the counter. And his mama had gone to the grocery store and she had unloaded all the groceries onto the island in the kitchen. And in and among those groceries were about 4 tomatoes, medium sized. And she was putting stuff away and she turned around to pick up the tomatoes to put them in the refrigerator. And every single one of them had one bite out of it. And he's just sitting there with tomato juice dripping down the front of him. And he's like, no, not me. Yeah, it does kind of sound a little disgusting. But I bet you Buggy would love it.
I'll eat anything. Doesn't it? Or is that mine?
No, that's pretty much Buggy. That's pretty much Buggy. Still not dry. It's got to be totally dry. Oh, cock-a-doodle. So, what are you guys doing? What's going on? Anybody hiding a body or anything like that? Anything good?
Hello, Kitty's big.
Shush!
It's a thing.
Oh my God.
It's a thing.
There's like a 3-foot tall Hello Kitty in my living room.
It's covered up at all times.
Let's see if I get the crap full of it.
Yeah. Need more boom boom stuffs.
We're apparently I'm doing this with a live audience now because
I don't know if we can.
Arlene said blow that crap up.
I don't know if we can
what, blow it up or have an audience?
have an audience.
Well, honey, if we're just going to go out to the desert,
Yeah.
I think we
Doesn't
can.
mean you got reception or decent reception for what you want to do.
Well, if we have to, we'll take my car and film from inside of it. The satellite radio boosts my phone signal. Oh, God.
Fine, get in here. My arm is starting to hurt now.
Really? I thought I was the only one with a bobo on my arm.
Well, you're not the one. Open, close, open, close, open, close.
You'll live.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I can't discharge a firearm in the neighborhood. That's the problem. And I
They
will.
frown upon that.
They do frown upon it.
In
Although,
most city limits.
yeah. Although if I was, I would probably shoot my neighbor behind me. Yeah, puppy man. I'd shoot him in a heartbeat. Still damp, just a little bit though. It's drying. It's getting there. He doesn't really care one way or the other. You know, as long as I am within, 10 feet of him at all times, he really doesn't give a crap about anything else in the world. As long as I'm within 10 feet and the treats keep flowing, he's a happy kitty. It has to dry completely. Otherwise, when I hit it with the embossing powder and try to do the embossing, if it's not totally dry, this stuff bubbles. So I have to wait for it to be completely dry. And it's still damp. Yeah, hillbilly country does kind of come with perks. Peach, what's your first name, dear? Should have seen him the other day, though, Linda. You'd have laughed. He went, the dogs ran out the door, and he managed to get out with them. And he took like 2 steps outside, realized it was pouring rain, turned around, and could not get his butt back in this house fast enough. He came back in, jumped up in his chair, curled up in a sweater, and went, no. All right, Colton. I live in the desert, darling. I would love to take it to the woods and blow it to smithereens with a shotgun, but the problem
What's a different kind of woods?
is that the closest thing here I have to an actual tree is an ironwood. And ironwood trees, there's very few of them. Yeah. I could go to Arlene's and blow it up. So yeah, I live in the middle of the desert. I live in Sin City, so yeah, blowing things up here, they get really testy about that.
Highly upset. More than you can imagine.
Can you believe it? I mean, it's not like I'm, committing any kind of sin. I'm just blowing things up in the desert, but
Gotta be out in the desert.
they get really touchy about it.
Fortunately, it's just past the state prison, so they don't mind you having guns out there. You know you can defend yourself.
Yeah, if he had gotten out again, I'd have kicked his little butt. But yeah, he ran out. Literally, he went 2 steps. He got water on his paw, looked up, realized there was water coming out of the sky, turned his little butt around and ran right back in the door. Yeah, I'm doing research for scenes. We're filming here. Go away. Here's a lesson to learn. Do not spill acetate on your board. I accidentally spilled acetate and it took off my numbers. Yeah, see, my dogs love the rain. Which Gigi's a weird creature because, see, she likes the rain. She does not like the sprinklers. But she does like the rain, and she likes the kid pool, but she will not go in the lake. And she can't stand the sprinklers, which is really weird. But like if she can't see her feet, which is I think why she doesn't like the lake, if she can't see her feet, she freaks out. Oh, that's just weird. But you know what? I used to have a cat. My mom had this cat when we were kids named Cat. And that cat used to swim in the pool. We had a doughboy pool in the backyard. And that cat used to get in the pool and swim. And of course, back then they didn't have like cat harnesses and stuff. So my mom had to like rig a harness up for it because we would take it camping with us sometimes. And we went to the Delaware Water Gap one time and the cat wanted to get in the water gap in the river there, which is huge and has a very, very heavy current. And so all of the kids are in there swimming and we have to stay, behind a line off on the side of it so that we don't get caught in the current. And we're all swimming and the cat wanted to get in too. So my mom had to tie the cat up to the dock. Now, Harry, the thing with Harry is he doesn't like water at all. He, God, this was probably about 2 years ago. I put a collar on him and it had a bell on it and he didn't like it. So he tried to take the bell off and he ended up getting it caught on one of his canines and he ripped his mouth pretty bad. And I hear the bell ringing like crazy and I go around the corner because I hear this thud, 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 thud. And he is literally trying to get this thing out of his mouth. And it looked like somebody got murdered in my hallway. Because he had rubbed blood all over the place. So I picked him up and we tried to like bring him out here to the sink to wash his face to see where he was bleeding from. And the minute Mike turned on the water,
it was not happening.
Hell hath no fury.
Like a bunch of claws.
Instantaneously, this cat went from having 20 claws to having 900 of them. And they were all 4 inches long. And he was giving Dad the riot act. So, yeah. Now, Pest, he didn't really care if he got wet. He had gotten a couple of baths in his life, but he resigned himself to it in the last year of his life because, he had the stroke and he was in the basket for a while recovering from his stroke. And so, he would duty on himself. And so every night Mike would put him in the shower and give him a warm shower and clean him off and dry him up and change his bedding and get the blow dryer and blow his hair out because he was a big fluffy cat. And Harry loves to get in the shower as long as the water isn't turned on. But as far as getting into the shower, into the water box room, he likes that. You know, he opens the door and he gets in there. And then he just walks around in a circle. And one of these days, I swear I am going to close that door and turn the shower on.
You will die in your sleep and it won't be my fault.
Yeah, I'll die in my sleep.
You better hope I keep getting him out of the room before we go to bed.
It'll be 2 paws going, you don't need to breathe.
Remember that time you got me all wet?
Hey, Fatty. What Fatty? Fatty McFatterson. Fatty McFatterson. Hi, baby. You're not talking to me because I'm talking about being mean to you, huh? Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. It's your foot. That's your foot. Quit kicking yourself. Quit kicking yourself. Arlene says, hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. Ooh, you're heavy. God, you're heavy. You're so heavy, fatty boy. You're so heavy, fat boy. Yep. It's the Harry hour. You let me clip your claws tonight? Yeah, okay.
Daddy needs milk. You need this catnip for that one.
I know, everybody got to see his face instead of his butt. What, baby? What? Are we being mean to you? We talking about you, fatty boy? Somebody's an attention whore, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. Come on. Go on. There you go. Okay. Wah! Earthquake. No, I'm kidding. It was just me. That was not an earthquake. That was a fat quake. So, Linda, what are you up to? What have you been up to, babes? What the hell's going on? Yes, I know. You need treats. I need to fill the treat bucket, though, because the treat bucket is empty. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's empty. It's empty. Okay. All right.
He thinks it's time for his treats.
Catnip fever. Got to get out of Florida. Come on, babe.
Definitely warmer than Florida. None of that nasty
We don't have hurricanes
humidity stuff.
and no humidity.
It's dry heat.
It's hot as Hades. Swamp ass does not describe it.
But it's still
but it's not humid. That is 1 week's worth of treats, by the way. That will last about a week. $30 ounces. Yeah, it's a dry heat.
But it is.
You're nursing a cup of yummies. Well, get out of Florida, man. You know what they say about Florida, right? It is a dry heat, so it's not that bad. As far as like, heats go, it could be worse. Do I have another short tag? I do. Cool. Because I'm going to have to glue this one down. But I'm going to run it through the Xyron. Yeah. Florida man. We watch that frequently. Isn't that your hero, honey, Florida man?
No.
That's some crazy shit right there. It's full of bonkers people. They are lunatics. I think it's almost like a prerequisite, isn't it?
It's the humidity.
Is it the humidity? Is that what we think?
I blame the humidity.
The humidity, okay. All I know is Mike and Amy are always talking about Florida man. Huh?
What did you just do?
Sandra wants to know, what did I just do? Anybody? Does anyone want to answer the young Padawan? I know, right? There's that one girl that does the Florida man videos. She's so damn funny. So Amy and I watched this channel. It's called Travel Geek. And it's this guy over in Japan. We got his age figured out. We figured out his age. He travels around Japan and he goes to, he stays in pod hotels and, capsule hotel things. And he does a lot of train travel. And Amy and I watch it, and it's so weird because we just sit here and watch him, and we're like, oh, he's such a good boy. He eats so good. Look at, he ate all of that. It's unfortunately true. Sorry. Get out, Linda. Get out. Get out. I'm telling you, get out. Are all the people in Florida orange, or is that just like, a select few? Because I haven't been in Florida in over 20 years. God, that's saying something, isn't it? Yes, I made a sticker. Night. Night. See you later. Behave. So many are orange that it's scary. I guess there's like 4 kinds of people in Florida, right? Orange people, leather people. Okay, what are we doing with this thing? Oh, I got a stamp on it still. People that wear spray tans. Oompa Loompas. Yup. People that wear spray tans. It's a weird thing. It's a weird phenomenon. But it happens. This needs a little more ink over here. All right, now we're dry. I can do my thing. Okay, so there's what is this? Hold on. All right. So this is go up here. Go search. Go here. Yes. Hey, Nina. Okay, I'm going to put a link. And remember, this is Late Night Lunatics, so if this isn't your cup of tea, you don't get to bitch and complain about it, okay? But you got to check this guy out. I love him. Okay, I love me some Randy Rainbow. But I'm just saying. You need to check it out. And let's see. If I was going to say to, recommend one to watch, I would say Desperate Cheeto. Watch Desperate Cheeto. You'll die laughing. Because it's funny. I know, she's all polite and stuff. Okay. It's bad. I swear this is like the thickest embossing powder ever. Okay. I'm going to do this down here so that it doesn't blare everybody out. Well, yeah, no, neither one of them's, awesome. All right, I'm going to turn on the thing. Sorry. I'll try to keep it down here, though. Despacito. Sex landed on my wall?
Mm-hmm. It was a bird. And it was making this sound.
What are you smoking?
Oh, I know that. Answer that one.
Catnip.
Catnip!
I'd be careful with that. That gives sting damage.
Off the nip, man. Okay. I agree with you, Linda. Sex screamer bird. Yes, yes. Y'all didn't know she was bird watching, huh?
Well, I thought it was a woman having sex next door, but it moved.
Ooh.
I was like,
Ooh.
I'm like, maybe not. Aliens. Hey, we don't need them. I don't want them.
Okay. Leave it to recollections to make like the best damn stamp for a dragonfly that I've seen in forever. Because this little $2.50, I think I paid for this stupid woodblock stamp, makes the best dragonfly. Right? Gorgeous. Love it. Did it land on the wall or on a woman having sex?
Well, the bird landed on the wall.
Thank you, Carla. Oh. Oh, dragon's blood. She's beautiful. I don't think Amy's in here.
Okay, no. Nobody first.
I look at it this way. I am politically incorrect, and we all know this. I never got the memo. You know, the one that said behave. Never got that memo. Hey now. Oh, great. Now I got to get the tweezers because my big old fingers won't. I took this down earlier and it almost slipped out of my hand. I was like, oh, that's not going to be fun. See, bad is a behavior. Thank you. Linda says, hi, Hubber.
Hello.
Who's the bird or lady? Ooh, they're stuck on the bird. Oh my God.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
I remember how that sounds.
Actually, it sounded like between that
Hey!
and the goose.
That and a goose? It was probably a freaking goose.
Landed on the wall. No, I know what a goose looks like.
I took Amy the other day. We went out, and so I purposely took her through to see if we could find Pimp Duck. Y'all remember Pimp Duck?
Oh.
We went through where the ducks are. She's like, is that Pimp Duck? Is that Pimp Duck? I was like, no, we're not even in the right neighborhood for Pimp Duck right now. He's got a good stride, though, but that ain't Pimp Duck. All right. Now I'm going to give Arlene wants to go in this box.
Arlene needs to be put in that box.
Hey, now. Somebody's doing something real good, right?
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Is anybody else drooling?
All the time, different reasons.
Oh. She has the box open.
Ugh. I'm always afraid I'm going to cut these things too long and then waste. So I always end up cutting them too small and then they look stupid. See? And they look stupid. Screw it. I'm leaving it. I don't know what else to do with it. I'm leaving it. Putting it in the bin right there. Goes in the book tomorrow. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it depends on the size of the bird.
Here, Kevin.
All right, let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7 people so far that have turned in the challenge for this month, which I think is pretty cool. We're doing nothing tomorrow, and then on Sunday we have the feud. I don't have any cards this week though. I didn't get any, good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any like really raunchy ones.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 cards for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
5 cards for Sunday. Because there's 10 questions. There's a question on both sides. So. Actually, this one should be right up your alley. A cluster with metal. Hey, you guys remember I got that box, with the washi tape in it for Christmas? And I said I was going to save the box because I could do something with it. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 tags out of it. Out of that one box. And I could cut this down and get 10, but I like this, I don't know what book I'd ever use the dang thing in, but I like it. But I got a nice big fat tag out of one side. This was like the side. And then these were like the back. And there was some, stuff that I had to cut around. So I ended up getting all of these out of there. I thought it was pretty good. This was actually like a folded area that I had to cut down. So I just put some cardstock on the back of it. So I'm just going to cut them all down into tags. Like these 2 that I did. Because look at how stinking cute that is, right? Despacito. Let's put the corners on these. Shall we? I will. I want to see what it will look like. Cut that off of there. I like it. Yeah, so that was that box from the washi tape. And I lost my mind and I made a bunch of tabs out of it. Because I like to, like, you know, reuse packaging and stuff when I can. So I don't know about these long, tall ones, though. Uh-oh. Not like this. Okay. Uh-oh. Thought I had an oopsie there for a second. Now I have to see if I can cut this off without cutting my finger. That is so not right. Oh, well, that was probably the problem. I put it on there wrong. Look, things happen, okay?
I know, I was gonna say something, but just a second.
Smarter that way.
Fixed it. Neatest package from Mr. Penn. This is the glue, you know, where it was glued together. So I'm going to have to back this one. Definitely going to have to back it. Yeah, so that video I was telling you guys about, the one that I recorded that shall never see the light of day, that's what I did in it, was this, and it was bad. Never, ever, ever. Els should never make videos when she has her cranky pants on. I was cranky that day. So I should never make videos when I have my cranky pants on. There. And just so y'all know how many times I recorded that video,
Oh.
these are from that video too. And decided it was not a good idea. Is there some kid blowing bubbles at his butt on this thing?
Be a thing.
think there's some kid farting butterflies or something out of this thing on this thing.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Wow, that's weird. Seriously. I was like, I'm going to do this video and it's going to be really easy. So I cut up the box, right? And then I went, no, you can't do that. You got to do that again. So then I started cutting up some other things that I had to do the video. And by the time I was done, I had like 4 sets of this stuff. I mean, look at the pile of stuff here. And then add this to it. Oh my God. Yeah, I said, that video shall never see the light of day. Never, never, never. No, no, no. Do not make videos when you're under the influence of cranky. Oh, it happens when you swallow bubblegum and fart? That's how that happens? Cool. Saw dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. It's kind of like I'm asking for a friend. Just saying. Alrighty. I'm going to cut the tops off of these while I'm sitting here. What the heck?
Yes. What? What? Just because I lean back does not mean it's time for pets.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Positive about this.
I don't think that they believe you, and I don't think that you know what you're talking about.
Maybe in 2 minutes when I'm supposed to take my break. Then maybe we can talk about pets. Get out of there. There. Get
If you
there.
drink... If you drink dish liquid, do you fart bubbles? Okay, I'm going to say that I can say with almost complete certainty, no. As a child that had more than my fair share of dish soap put in my mouth, I'm going to go with no. You do not fart bubbles. No, you can't.
I'll launch myself if they were enclosed.
I was a very, very good child. I just got in trouble for a lot of my brother's bull crap. I was a good kid. Good, I tell you. At least that's what my mommy used to tell me. All right. Hubbard got excited.
Yep. That time again.
Oh.
Great time.
I was not a cussing kid. I was a good girl. I had a vivid sense of imagination, but I was a good girl. Yeah. But my grandkids, the same thing with them. All words are words. They're just words. It depends on how you use them. Now, I don't care if you're 6 years old, you stub your toe and you go, shit. All right. Because first you say it, then you do it. As long as we didn't cuss in front of my grandparents. And it wasn't that we were cussing. It was because we were being disrespectful by using those words in front of our elders. That's the same thing with my grandkids. They're allowed to use those words, but they are not allowed to gratuitously use them in front of their grandmother. They can't use them in front of the other grandma at all. She has a sticker. Took us. Well, see, when I talk to you guys and I say things like shit and damn, I'm actually being really nice about it because I'm Irish. And you know that other word? That one that starts with the F?
Oh, yeah.
And the really bad one that starts with a C?
Oh.
Both of those are nouns, verbs, and adjectives where I come from. What, Fluffy? Actually, I have a t-shirt. Mike bought it for me. It said Friday is my second favorite F word. That's what it says. It's my Friday shirt. If I leave the house on a Friday, I wear that shirt. Okay. All right, I got to put these away, and I don't know where they go exactly, so we're going to look and see if we can find them. They're in here. I know they are. Somewhere in the depths of hell. Ha-ha! Found that one. Just haven't found this one yet. All right, guess what? This one now goes with these. Up there. My mom had a bird once. Someone gave it to her. It was a gift. And it's a very horrible bird, but it didn't like men for whatever reason. And so when my brother was like 13, 14 years old, right around that age, that's when we had the bird. And every time he'd come out of the room, the bird would go, "Morning, asshole." Every morning. Morning, asshole. Okay. I don't know. I think the bird had a good judge of character. Yeah, I think it does have to do with the people that you're around, and something like that, a life event where, somebody that you care for deeply goes out of your life for whatever that reason may be, you change. And I think that we change as we grow older, I think that everybody, they say, your taste buds change every 7 years. I think that we as people do too. We reinvent ourselves, and sometimes it's not a conscious decision. It just happens. Let me think. How am I going to do this? I know how I can do this. Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
That's right, cat. It's 45 degrees out there. You don't want going out there.
What did I do with them? I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on.
It is? What does that mean?
Shush! Makes me Frankenstein. Be quiet. Get it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. So since I know that, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, this stuff may get back to people, I'm covering it up. Okay? So you can't read it. But I bought this digital. All right? And it's 3 pages. And I really like it. And for a botany journal or just a second. It's good. Like I'm doing the nature journal right now, and I've used this in a couple of places, and they're beautiful images and they're cute little cards. But here's the thing. I know that you want to like put your name on stuff, but on the ones that you actually, somebody's paid for, do us a favor, put it down here or over here. Don't run it here in the middle. Okay? Because I don't like. I'm going to cover that part up so you can't see the name of the designer that did this, but this is where they put it. So when I look at this and I try to make it bigger, like I try to enlarge it, I can't. I cannot enlarge this, but just a little bit, because I only have this little space to work with on either side, top and bottom. And it's not even centered from left, from top to bottom this way. So this is very hard to work with. So if you are somebody who designs these things, or somebody who does, please pass along the information from us to them that don't do this. Don't put it down the middle of the paper. This is frustrating, and you have no idea what I have to do to get rid of that. That was my gripe for the day. Pisses me off. It angers me, I tell you, it angers me. I get me knickers in a knot, I do. Shush. Somebody remind me, why have I kept her around all these years? Because I love you? Have I told you guys she's delusional as well as has a heart condition? So, does anybody want to help me hide a body? I have to be honest. Yes, digitals are what grind my gears. They're pretty much locked. I have to go in and I have to use the snip tool and like snip half of it and put it on a Word doc, and then snip the other half and put it on a Word doc, and then get them close enough together and then enlarge the whole thing in order to get them to a size that I can actually use them. It's just frustrating. If I buy a digital, I'd like to be able to just print the damn thing in a size that's useful. Because those are cute, but they're like 2 by 3 inches. So it's a pain in the butt. And you can't do it on Microsoft 365 at all. So you have to do the whole thing, or you have to do it on Google Drive, and then Google Drive's not quite the same when it comes to resizing and stuff, and you can't trust it to print, at a decent size. I'm going to kill Jennifer. Hold on.
No killing people online.
Because I do my own graphics sometimes on Google Drive, and it's easy enough to do it, but you have to watch the sizing on Google Drive, because sometimes like it'll say that it's, you look at the grid and you go, okay, it's only like 2 inches, but then when you print it, it's like 3. So the whole thing gets blown up. So you have to watch Google Drive sometimes. It's a little tricky to work on the drive. No. What did you want? Because I didn't really pick anything up there. But but if you want something, I'll go get it for you, Arlene. That's not a problem. Hey, Mary. You want the stencil stuff? All right, I'll go see if they're still there. If they're still there, then I'll grab you a set. Did you ever get, I know you asked one time if I knew where you could get like a full sheet size of like dots. Did you ever find one? Or did anybody ever make you one on their Cricut? Because I'll tell you what, I thought about you the other day. I was in the store. I think it was like Goodwill. It was either Goodwill or Savers. And they had huge stencils. Of course, the dots got bigger the bigger the stencil got. But I was like, she like layered a couple of these, this would work. But they went like $15 for 4 damn stencils. I was like, y'all are crazy, out your mind. And it was a red sticker, which means it's never on sale. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to hold those. Which reminds me. I got these, Arlene, for no real reason other than, I wanted them. But they have this new stuff now. It's called nanotape. And that's what these are. These are made from nanotape. And when I got these, I thought about you, because these are reusable. So you can put it on something, stick that something down, take that something off, stick that something down, take that something up. And I thought about you when I saw these. And I'm going to put some of these in an envelope and send them to you. You're probably going to have Donna come over and get the crap off of them because they're a real pain in the butt. But like for your stencils and stuff, if you put these on the back of your stencils, it'll hold stuff down. And you can actually take them off of whatever you put them on and move them to something else. The spray bites. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put some of these in an envelope for you, babe, and I'm gonna send them to you. But like I said, they're kind of a pain in the butt to get the corners. You know, they got that plastic stuff on them. But it's like the more you use them, the more sticky they get. You know. I've used them for you know, like you know how you get the rubber stamps sometimes that aren't mounted and they're supposed to stick to the block, the acrylic block, but they don't anymore. I put one of these on there and then use it to stick it to the acrylic block and it comes right off, no problem. So I'm going to send you a bunch of these. And like I said, you may have to have Donna or somebody come over and peel off the plastic for you to put them on something. But I'm going to put these in a box. I'm going to put some of these in an envelope and send it to my Arlene. Yeah, the spray stuff bites. And not only that, but it gets everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. I remember when Alexa was little, my daughter, do you guys remember loft beds? She had one that had to weigh 1,000 pounds. It was a full-size bed at the top. It had a desk on this side with a ladder that went up here. And then there was another bed that went this way. So it went this way, like this top bed. And then the bottom bed slid in. And then over here, there were some drawers that pulled out. And then at the bottom over in the back, there was like a little closet. And then inside where the bed was, there was shelves on the back, like under this bed, there were shelves on the back here to help hold this top bed up. Well, she decided she wanted to put, I don't remember what character it was, but you know, like those big wall decals, you know, that you buy, like you can get them at the Dollar Tree. She got like 4 or 5 of these and it was all one character. And she wanted to put them on the bed. The bed was that white laminate, the outside exterior of it. So she wanted to put these on there. And she put them on and they kept peeling off. They wouldn't stick to the laminate because they're supposed to stick to glass. So she went and she was all upset about it. And I said, okay, we'll go to Walmart. So we went to Walmart and we bought a can of spray adhesive. I was like, how bad can this be? So I gave her the spray adhesive and she tried to like spray a little bit on there and then stick it on. And it got like, she sprayed it on, but it slid right off because the spray adhesive wasn't tacky yet because she didn't read the instructions. So she kept spraying it and the overspray on this stuff was all over everything in her room. Because that stuff has such bad overspray. My mom got me some one time. It was for quilting. And it's like, it's called liquid based, spray based. And you're supposed to spray it on the fabric. And then you put the fabric on the batting. And that's supposed to hold it all together. And all it did was made the crap sticky and it ruined a quilt. So, yeah. Oh, y'all guys see my girl finished a project. I'm so proud of her. When she was very young, I taught her to crochet. She made a Doctor Who scarf for her husband about 5 years ago.
Still jelly on that one.
The thing is huge. He's 6'2", I think. 6'2" or 6'3". And he can wrap it around his neck 4 times and it still touches the ground on both sides. That's how long it is. It's an authentic Doctor Who scarf. Okay. She even had to order some of the colors. Well, that was the last time she picked up a crochet hook. And she didn't actually crochet that. She put it on one of those looms and she did it on one of those knitting looms. So this was the first thing that she crocheted from beginning to end and finished it. She made herself a beautiful ombre wrap, like a shawl. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. The stitch on it is beautiful. And she finished it. She's very proud of herself. And I am overly proud of her. And I know right now my grandmother is dancing a polka. I can't stand Doctor Who, so. It's a thing. I don't like British television. I never liked Benny Hill either.
See, that's where we differ.
You know, the weird thing is that they show Doctor Who on the BBC, but they actually don't play it in it's not that big of a deal in England, in the UK. It's like the BBC for America, they play it, but it's not a big thing in England. It's a thing, it's just not as big as it is here. Who's your favorite Doctor Who, honey? Yes, Are You Being Served was a good show. Which one?
I'm sorry, give me a second. I keep forgetting which one's which. Number 4, Tom Baker. That's what I grew up on.
That's the one Carla likes.
That's the one with the scarf. So, you know. That's the reason for my jelly. I've always wanted that scarf, and she just made it for him. And yes.
I used to love watching Are You Being Served? You know which other show I liked on the BBC? And I have to tell you guys this because it was funny as hell. There used to be a show. It was on in the daytime. And it was 2 English ladies. And they used to clean stuff. Like they'd go to people's houses and go, oh my God. And they'd rip the house apart, like how nasty it was and everything. And then they would clean it. They'd come in with like a whole group of cleaners. And they always wore these like really long cleaning gloves and stuff. Cassie, my youngest daughter, loved that show. She would get home from school and run from the bus to the house so that she would not miss that show. I know. But she loved that show. And I remember one year for her birthday, as a joke, we had gone to Walmart and they had the cleaning gloves and they had like the ones with the cuffs on them. And I got a pair of them and I put a bunch of stuff on it, like fur and feathers and stuff. And she'd wear her little gloves and watch that show. Yes, Mrs. Slocum and her pussy.
Uh-huh.
I gotta remember the name of the show because it was her favorite. How clean is your house? is the name of it. Just hysterical. Oh. Well, you know what I've realized? I've realized that it's after 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Me neither.
And I should probably eat some damn food.
Good idea.
Maybe some regular food. Maybe I should go and forage.
Those good philosophy.
Yep. All right. I'm going to go forage for some food, ladies. Which means I'm going to go get in my car and go to the corner. That's what Amy and I call it, the corner. There's this one corner down the street from here where there's like every fast food restaurant you could possibly want. See, Arlene? Food! Food! Yeah. I don't think I've eaten since breakfast.
What's breakfast?
And I understand from certain people within my house that taquitos are technically not breakfast.
No, not really.
What can I say? Yes, we have a corner. Hey, Amy, you want to go to the corner? She's going to come out here and throw something at the back of my head. Pimento cheese Sammy. Ooh. All right. So I will see you guys on Sunday. I think that's it. So if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. And your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends. And our friends can get to be friends before you know it. Giant crafting community. When we go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And on Sundays, we play the feud. Come on out and play with us. There's prizes involved. And, you know, it's fun and... Well, okay, it's kind of rude for a Sunday afternoon, but, you know, who's counting? I post videos twice a week, typically on Mondays and Wednesdays. Could be any day of the week, and it could be more than. If you need to have the who, what, when, where, and why of my digital life, go ahead and check out the community tab here or join my Facebook group. There's a link in the description box below. And go on over there and join the Facebook group. There's also a listing over there. I update both of those on the regular. We're doing some really cool stuff in the group. We're doing the hashtag Projects of 23 challenge. If you'd like more information, there's a link in the description. We're also doing the Minute Mysteries and, you know, a couple other things I got coming up that are going to be going on in the group itself. So if you're interested in that, join the group. And, you know, great group of ladies, fantastic group of ladies. And we look forward to meeting you. Until I see you again, stay well. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye.